So the music works right on a Saturday night, just for some reason doesn't work on a Thursday. Anyway, hello, welcome along everyone. Hope you are well. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Saturday the 9th of December in your world, or whenever you're watching it. You might not be watching it on Saturday. You might be watching it on Sunday. But hope everybody is well. We will get started in just under a minute's time for this evening's quiz. Usual fun of the fair, 50 questions for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it, because I'm pretty much recording this not long after Thursday's quiz. So all I can say, I've really got to say really is thank you very much for your support of Standing Tall on Thursday night. I've not properly caught up with them by the time that I'm getting ready to record this now, but a very, very brief email exchange said they were very, very pleased with the support. So thank you very much on their behalf for supporting them on Thursday night. So thank you very much for that. I also do want to say hello to all of the Lively family, but in particular Beatrice. Now this only turned up a couple of days ago, Beatrice, and I'm really, really sorry that I've not shown you before. But this has come. So this. The wonderful Lively family over in America. They're spread in 3 different states. But thank you very much, Beatrice. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, even though it's very, very late now because we're way into December. But yeah, our post's been a bit rubbish here recently. So thank you very much. Very, very sweet of you to send me another picture. Jack looked at it as well and he said it's a very, very good turkey. So there you go. Right, let's get into it then. Let's move that one across. Here we go. So welcome along. It is Saturday the 9th of December. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope everybody is well. Get yourselves settled in. Get your pens at the ready. 50 questions then for you. Let's kick it off with entertainment and round 1. Which movie would you find Rydell High? So in which movie would you find Rydell High? Must not sing, must not sing, must not sing. I need to find that part of my brain that switches off the anytime I hear anything that relates to a song, I start singing that song, even if it's got nothing to do with, yeah. Number 2, name the song. Name the song. She's into superstitions, black cats, and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition that girl's gonna make me fall. Must not sing, must not sing, must not sing. Number 3, James Caan played novelist Paul Sheldon in which 1990 thriller? So James Caan played novelist Paul Sheldon in which 1990 thriller? And number 4, the very first video uploaded to YouTube was entitled Me at the Where. Was it park, zoo, or shops? So the very first video uploaded to YouTube was entitled Me at the Where. Was it park, zoo, or shops? Video streaming platforms. Oh, they're not going to be great, are they? Look where we are now. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Oh, wouldn't it have been great if it were the first uploaded video to YouTube was me at the quiz? I'll get my time machine. Whoa, too far. Number 5. Which singer actor was born Harry Roger Webb? So which singer actor was born Harry Roger Webb? Number 6. In which TV movie franchise would you find the vehicle, the General Lee? So in which TV movie franchise would you find the vehicle, the General Lee? Number 7. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Was whose catchphrase? That's spelled wrong. I'm not changing that. Nice to see you. To see you, nice was whose catchphrase. Should be. Do you know what? Just for the grammar people who are going to be shouting at their screens right now at me, and yeah. I'm not changing it for the answers, just so you know. Number 8, complete the name of the 1998 Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan film. It's called City of What? I've not seen this for years. So complete the name of the 1998 Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan film. It's called City of What? Number 9, which TV show would you find the retail outlets of Bridge Street Market, Minute Mart, and Kathy's Cafe? One of these might not be open at the minute, but anyway, which TV show would you find the outlets of Bridge Street Market, Minute Mart, and Kathy's Cafe? Hey, if the Lively Family are playing tonight, you always put, when you don't know anything about British TV shows, you always put an answer down because it's one of the only ones that you know. So you'll get this right if you put that answer down. And they say when they don't know British TV, they just put down one particular answer for everything and hope it'll be right at some point. And finally, for entertainment, number 10, who had a debut solo album entitled Life Through a Lens? So who had a debut solo album entitled Life Through a Lens? Round 2 with a bit of food and drink. I know Alan Jackson is now shouting at me in the Discord server, but I will see that when I see it. But yeah, some food and drink for you for round 2. Number 1, what colour is creme de menthe? So what colour is creme de menthe? Number 2, which spirit is Pimm's based on? So which spirit is Pimm's based on? Number 3, what is the main base for bouillabaisse? So what is the main base for bouillabaisse? 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 Nearly swore then. Bully. Yeah, I'll talk about the podcast in the break, but yeah. I've got to stop putting foreign language words into the quiz that I can't pronounce. Number 4, what type of beans are baked beans? So what type of beans are baked beans? Number 5, Extra, Airwaves, and Wrigley are all brands associated with what? So Extra, Airwaves, and Wrigley are all brands associated with what? Number 6, tatties, neeps, and a dram are traditional accompaniments for which Scottish dish? So tatties, neeps, and a dram are traditional accompaniments for which Scottish dish? Number 7, marzipan is derived from which nut? So marzipan is derived from which nut? That's better. Since I've redone the office and put the worktops and stuff in, I made it a lot tidier and straighter. My camera's still propped up on books, but I used to have the chair at its highest point, and then because of where the camera could sit, and then have a load of cushions underneath me as well, so I could get into the right position. But now I forgot I don't need to do that. I've got it in a better place. In technical world, make sure you're center framed. Number 8, what accompaniment? Breakfast accompaniment is traditionally. Which breakfast accompaniment is traditionally made from pork fat and blood and a cereal? So which breakfast accompaniment is traditionally made from pork fat and blood and a cereal? Number 9, tequila originates from which country? Tequila. Tequila. And finally, number 10, according to the brand slogan, who makes exceedingly good cakes? So according to the brand slogan, who makes exceedingly good cakes? Round 3 with a bit of geography then for you, and we'll take a break. Number 1, McCarran International Airport can be found in which US party state? Whoop, whoop. McCarran International Airport can be found in which US party state? This is on the bucket list. This is on the long bucket list. Number 2, the Ganges River starts in India and flows through which other country on the route to the Bay of Bengal? So the Ganges River starts in India and flows through which other country en route to the Bay of Bengal? Number 3, which word beginning with P comes from Latin? Start again. Which word beginning with P comes from Latin and is used to describe an area that is almost an island? So easy not for me to say. Which word beginning with P comes from Latin? Comes from Latin. That's. I'm not swearing. Comes from. Which P comes from Latin, and that's the word that was tripping me up. Hey. It's been a long week. Number 4, what is the UK's biggest and busiest container port? So what is the UK's biggest and busiest container port? Number 5. The Cook Strait separates the islands of which nation? So the Cook Strait separates the islands of which nation? Number 6. The ancient city of Troy can be found in which modern-day country? So the ancient city of Troy can be found in which modern-day country? Number 7. Jaipur, Hyderabad, and Agra are cities in which country? So Jaipur, Hyderabad, and Agra are cities in which country? Might have to wait now for this to change. There you go. Number 8. Which river does the Clifton Suspension Bridge span? So which river does the Clifton Suspension Bridge span? Number 9. On the flag of the United States of America, how many rows of stars are there? It's a flag question. I'm going to get shouted at. On the flag of the USA, how many rows of stars are there? And finally, number 10. What is the capital of Vietnam? So what is the capital of Vietnam? So that's your first 30 questions then for you this evening. Now, normally, obviously, when it's a pre-record, I send you over to X, Twitter, to go and get the links. But obviously, I don't know what's going on with Twitter at the minute. It just seems a very poisonous and toxic place, and it's not somewhere I want to be honest. So as a slight change, if you head to our Facebook page or our Instagram page, if you look down in the link in the description of this video, our links are down there. If you head to those, and the links for the first 3 rounds will be on there now, and then the links for the final 2 rounds will be on there after round 5. So yeah, head to Facebook or Facebook or Instagram. I keep saying Twitter. Head to Facebook or Instagram. There we go. Head to Facebook or Instagram now. Links are down below, and you can get those as a recap. Right, I'm going to take a short 7 minutes. Remember, to those of you, if you've not been with us for a few Saturdays, usually we do stuff in the breaks. I'm working on something new for the new year. And hopefully that should be in the 2nd or 3rd quiz of the new year, and it's a little bit more fun and interactive for the breaks rather than just having dingbats and stuff like that. There'll still be dingbats, but you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to take a 7-minute break, and I will see you after this. Right, answers coming up then in a short moment's time for you, so make sure you've got your final answers scribbled down. Yeah, thank you very much for those of you who have listened to the new podcast that went out on Tuesday and Wednesday, and for those of you who are the advanced listeners of Wednesday, a massive apologies for the slight editing miss of me swearing. I know, 3.5 years I've not sworn on this quiz. 2 episodes of a podcast and I'm swearing like a... But anyway, so yeah, apologies for that. That's been sorted. I fixed that now. So episode 2 doesn't have swearing in it now. But yeah, thank you very much for those of you who have listened and sent the great feedback and stuff. It's an idea that I've been working on for 18 months. As a podcast quiz with actual contestants. I was really grateful to have Tristan, to have Hayley, to have Sean and Simon play along, and it was a lot of fun. Look, I had a great young lad called Alex who was behind the scenes putting everything together. So he was writing all the questions for me, and he was there on the recordings to do all the marking of the answers and stuff like that. So if you haven't given it a listen, it's on Spotify, Apple. It might be on... It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, and it might be on Amazon, but I don't know whether it's gone across to Amazon yet. But it's definitely on Spotify and Apple. So if you go on Spotify and Apple, search for Climb the Ladder, and there's basically a neon image of like a ladder with Climb the Ladder on it, and it's got my name on it as well. So yeah, if you go onto your podcast, those 2 podcast platforms, give it a listen. Let me know what you think. Plan is I'm going to continue. We're going to do a proper run of it in the next year. So I've only done 2 episodes for this time round. So in the new year, I'm going to do another run of it. So the basic concept is you've got 7 minutes to answer, 2 minutes to answer 7 questions. Simple. It's not difficult. So in the new year, I'm going to put out what they call a casting call, but I don't like calling it that. But yeah, I'll put out a casting call for anyone who wants to come along and have a go, basically. But whereas other shows might be a bit inclusive and like sort of not have certain, you know, I don't care. You know, if you're thick as mints, it's fine. You know, you can have a go. I'm not going to sit there and send like big long questionnaires. We only actually ask you name, location and 1 question that we want you to answer beforehand, and we don't do any screening questions or anything like that. So yeah, so we're looking forward. So I'm going to do another proper run of it. So the idea is I think we're going to record in January, towards the middle end of January, and then we'll put them out daily in February. That's kind of the provisional plan at the moment. So yeah, go and give it a listen. If you think it's something that you'd like to have a go at, and it's open to everyone, give us a shout. In the links of each episode, there's a link where you can fill in the box basically and tell us that you want to be interested. There you go. So yeah, but do give it a listen, please. Very much appreciate it. And thank you very much for those of you who have so far and the feedback that you've given. It's brilliant. Right, let's roll then and give you the answers to the first part of the quiz. Your first 30 questions. I can hear someone creeping out my door. 1 sec. No idea. Anyway, right, here we go. Entertainment number 1. Entertainment number 1. Which movie would you find Rydell High? It is Grease. Grease is the word. Number 2, name the song. She's into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition that girl's gonna make me fall. It's Ricky Martin with Living La Vida Loca. Living La Vida Loca. Number 3, James Caan played novelist Paul Sheldon in which 1990 thriller? It was Misery. Number 4, the very first video uploaded to YouTube was entitled Me at the Zoo. Number 5, what singer-actor was born Harry Roger Webb? It was Cliff Richard. Oh, yeah. That's my other keyboard come crashing to the floor. Number 6, in which TV movie franchise would you find the vehicle General Lee? It's the Dukes of Hazzard. Number 7, nice to see you. To see you, nice, was whose catchphrase? It's Bruce Forsyth. Number 8, complete the name of the 1998 Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan film. It's City of Angels. Number 9, which TV show would you find the retail outlets of Bridge Street Market, Minute Mart and Kathy's Cafe? It is EastEnders. And number 10, who had a debut solo album entitled Life Through a Lens? It was Robbie Williams. Into food and drink, number 1, creme de menthe is green in colour. Number 2, which spirit is Pimm's based on? It is gin. Oh, not, there we go. Number 3, what is the main base for bouillabaisse? It is tomato. It's a tomato and fish soup. 2 things. One thing I'm not allowed to have, and the other one I... Blech. I'll let you decide which way around. Number 4, what type of beans are baked beans? They are haricot, even though I've spelt that wrong. Do you know what? Haricot. There we go. It's probably double T, but. Number 5, Extra, Airwaves, and Wrigley are all brands associated with chewing gum. Number 6, Tatties, Neeps, and a Dram are traditional accompaniments for which Scottish dish? It is haggis. Just on that point, I was looking at something to do with haggis, and this is where this came up. However, Scottish people, if there is another traditional dish that these are all traditional accompaniments for, then you can give yourself the point, just to clarify. I don't want to say that this is the only, but from my research, this is what came up. But if you might have a tradition where tatties, neeps, and a dram are accompanied by something else. Number 7, marzipan is derived from which nut? It is almond. Number 8, which breakfast accompaniment is traditionally made from pork fat and blood and a cereal? It is black pudding. Number 9, tequila originates from which country? It's Mexico. Mexico. And number 10, according to the brand slogan, Mr. Kipling makes exceedingly good cakes. Yes, he does. Well, the team do. I'm not sure Mr. Kipling makes them himself anymore, but... geography then. Number 1, McCarran International Airport can be found in which US party state? It is Nevada. Someone said to me about visiting Las Vegas. Your best bet is go to somewhere else in America and then get a domestic flight from wherever you are to Las Vegas. Go for a day or two and then fly back out again. Don't go just to Las Vegas. So, number 2, the Ganges River starts in India and flows through which other country en route to the Bay of Bengal? It is Bangladesh. Number 3, which word beginning with P comes from Latin and is used to describe an area that is almost an island? It is peninsula. Number 4, what is the UK's biggest and busiest container port? It is Felixstowe. Number 5, the Cook Strait separates the islands of which nation? It is New Zealand. Number 6, the ancient city of Troy can be found in which modern day country? It is Turkey. Number 7, Jaipur, Hyderabad, and Agra are cities in which country? It is India. Number 8, which river does the Clifton Suspension Bridge span? It is Avon. Number 9, on the flag of the USA, how many rows of stars are there? There are 9. And number 10, what is the capital of Vietnam? It is Hanoi. So there you go. That is your first 30 questions all done for you. Let me know. Oh, you can't let me know. Well, yeah, you've got the YouTube live chat, haven't you? And let me know in Discord, but you've got the YouTube live chat as well. Hopefully people are being well behaved and not putting answers in there. But yeah, so let me know how you are doing in there. Because I found out the other day I can go back through the YouTube live chat. Anyway, yeah, let me know how you're getting on in there. Still to come, connections and general knowledge for you this evening. Connections round was based off... I got the idea from I don't know whether it was a quiz conversation or Patreon quiz conversation. Anyway. So, this is where it's awkward doing the Saturday pre-record. I don't know whether I leave enough time because you might still be scribbling down answers and I'm on question 3 of the connections round. So, just spin my chair a little bit. Whee. 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 Right, okay. All right, here we go. Let's get into your connections round. 9 questions, as always. Question number 10, what links the answers together? Let's roll. Number 1. What B describes a large rock? So what B describes a large rock? Number 2, what word can go in front of Crawley to describe small flightless creatures? So what word can go in front of Crawley to describe small flightless creatures? Number 3, what is the name given to a shop that specializes in used or unused military clothing and equipment? So what is the name given to a shop that specializes in used or unused military clothing and equipment? Number 4, what was Man on the Moon Aldrin's first name? What was Man on the Moon Aldrin's first name? Number 5, what H is the name of a farming machine that turns dried grass into compact form to make it easier to transport? So what H is the name of a farming machine that turns dried grass into compact form to make it easier to transport? Number 6, something closely and neatly packed together is called what? So something closely and neatly packed together is called what? Number 7, with its state capital of Little Rock, what is the fourth US state alphabetically? So with its state capital of Little Rock, what is the fourth US state alphabetically? Number 8, what T is a fan in the engine of a car that improves performance? So what T is a fan in the engine of a car that improves performance? Number 9, what was the name of the 2001 prison football film starring Vinnie Jones? Just for our players over in America, soccer. So we're talking our football, soccer. Just I've fallen out with American football, seeing as New York Giants have been going backwards recently. So, what was the name of the 2001 prison football film starring Vinnie Jones? Although they did remake this in America, I think, as an American football film. Hmm. I think it had Adam Sandler in it. That seems to ring a bell. Anyway, number 10, what links all the answers together? Okay, let's finish up then with general knowledge. Number 1, how many Greek letters appear in the NATO phonetic alphabet? So how many Greek letters of Greek letter names appear in the NATO phonetic alphabet? Number 2, according to the saying, how many is a bird in the hand worth? So according to the saying, how many is a bird in the hand worth? Number 3, how many strings are on a standard guitar? So how many strings on a standard guitar? And number 4, the ram is the zodiac symbol for which star sign? So the ram is the zodiac symbol for which star sign? Number 5, which games console has buttons X, O, square, and a triangle? So which games console has buttons X, O, square, and triangle? Number 6, what joins the femur to the tibia? So what joins the femur to the tibia? Number 7, what word can follow fire, nut, safe, and Christmas? So what word can follow fire, nut, safe, and Christmas? Number 8, how many sides does a heptagon have? So how many sides does a heptagon have? Number 9, Oliver and Wilbur were the first names of which flight pioneering brothers? So Oliver and Wilbur were the first names of which flight pioneering brothers? And your final question for this evening, number 10. How many digits are there in the long number on the front of a debit card? I'm not asking for them, just to clarify. How many digits are there in the long number on the front of a debit card? Okay, there we go. That is all of your questions then for this evening, all done and dusted. So again, if you head over to our Facebook or our Instagram pages, and those links for those final 2 rounds should be there now. That's if all the technology works. Anyway, yes, so they will be up there now for you. So head on over there if you need a recap on those. Right, I'm going to take another short break. And then, oh, no, hang on. So that's the wrong one. That one. I'm going to take another 7 minutes. And when I come back, we'll go through the answers. See you after this. trying to fill in this London Metro memory game in that break, and I'm still trying to get some of these. I'm stuck on the Piccadilly line at the minute. Anyway, right, answers coming up in a short moment's time. So I've used those 7 minutes to try and get. I'm at 59.2% on the game. I'm trying to do all the London Underground before I then move into the Overground. That's boring unless you're into London Underground, and yeah. Right, answers then coming up in a minute's time, so we'll go through those. Last chance to get that connection round written down if you've worked out what it is, or if you don't know what it is. Okie dokie, let's do it. That one there and that one there. Okay, right, let's give you the answers then to the final part of the quiz. Starting with this. What B describes a large rock? It is a boulder. Number 2, what word can go in front of Crawley to describe small flightless creatures? It is creepy. Number 3, what is the name given to a shop that specialises in used or unused military clothing and equipment? It is army surplus. Number 4, what was Man on the Moon Aldrin's first name? It was Buzz. Number 5, what H is the name of a farming machine that turns dried grass into compact form to make it easier to transport? It is hay baler. Number 6, something closely and neatly packed together is called compact. Number 7, with its state capital of Little Rock, what is the 4th US state alphabetically? It is Arkansas. Number 8, what T is a fan in the engine of a car that improves performance? It is turbo. Number 9, what was the name of the 2001 prison football film starring Vinnie Jones? It was Mean Machine. What links them all together? They are all Wacky Races cars. So you've got the Bouldermobile, the Buzzwagon, the Creepy Coupe, the Compact Pussycat, the Crimson Hay Baler, the Convert a Car, the Arkansas Chuggabug, the Turbo Terrific, the Army Surplus Special, and the Mean Machine. The only one of those I didn't use was the Bulletproof Bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Huh. There's 11 there, and I've used... Anyway. Okay. I'm confused. But yeah, there we go. Wacky Races cars. Round 5 then, general knowledge number 1. How many Greek letter names appear in the NATO phonetic alphabet? There are 2. Number 2, according to the saying, how many is a bird in the hand worth? It's worth 2 in the bush. Number 3, how many strings are on a standard guitar? There are 6. Number 4, the ram is the zodiac symbol for Aries. Number 5, which games console has buttons X, O, square, and triangle? It is PlayStation. Number 6, what joins the femur to the tibia? It's the knee. Number 7, what word can follow fire, nut, safe, and Christmas? It is cracker. Number 8, how many sides does a heptagon have? It is 7. Number 9, Oliver and Wilbur were the first names of which flight pioneering brothers? It is right. Your final question tonight, number 10, how many digits are there in the long number on the front of a debit card? It is 16. Okay, let's give you your tiebreaker question then. My camera has gone for some reason, but I'm still here. Okay, where are we? Won't change. There we go. So, going back to Wacky Races, how many episodes of Wacky Races were there? So remember to nearest to this gets the point. While you're thinking about that, let me try and work out where my camera's gone. Let's have a look at that one there. There we go, sorted. Yeah, how many episodes of Wacky Races were there? Remember, nearest to it gets the point, and if you can't separate yourselves, play rock, paper, scissors to decide your winner. And as I say, rock, paper, scissors is the outcome for everything as well. If you've got a dispute and someone's not happy about an answer, just play rock, paper, scissors. It's the only fair way to do it. Because I don't want to upset anyone by adjudicating, if I'm honest, when I've got so. But anyway, right, your answer then in 3, 2, 1. There were 17. So there were 34 segments, but there were 17 episodes in total. Here, actually, who was the overall winner in the end? Standings. The overall winner was. Right. Oh, that's, yeah, the Bouldermobile, I think, was the overall winner. They had 14 top 3 finishes, so I think they were the overall winners. Anyway, yeah, getting distracted. Back to camera full screen. There we go. Right, thank you very much for playing tonight. How did you get on? Let me know. Social posts will be up now for you, so let me know how you did across all of our social platforms. I will return on Thursday night with another 50 questions for you. And if you can't be with us on Thursday, I'll be back next Saturday night as well. That is it from me. Oh, if you want a little bit more extra quizzing, I've got 3 questions I'm asking on Radio 5 Live. Just after midnight on Monday night, so Monday night into Tuesday morning. I'm just going on. They're doing Colin Murray's doing an hour on quizzing, so I'm going along. I'm doing a 15-minute segment where he's going to have a chat about the quiz and do a few questions. But I believe he's also being joined by Jenny Ryan from The Chase. So we're looking. So if you want a bit more quizzing, yeah, just at some point between midnight and 1 on Monday night, Tuesday morning. That is it. Other than that, from me, I will see you all soon. As always, from me, take care, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe.